Hi guys, it's Jess, Mystic Lady Tarot 777. I am your favourite intuitive tarot reader, proud heyoka and shaman. So you can join me over on Instagram. My details are all down below. But I'm right here today. I've summoned Spirit to actually find out what blessings Spirit has for Pisces in the coming new year, which isn't long off now, guys. So I would say this is a timeless reading. If the new year has been and gone, then their energies for the near future in about 3 weeks or so. Okay, guys, so I have shuffled for Pisces, and we want to find out what blessings Spirit has for you wonderful Pisceans in the new year. You're going to have a lot going on, that's for sure. Look at this. Wow. Okay. So, put them in there. Right off the bat, I'm just going to sort of absorb these energies, and I'm just getting it's like loads of different energies all over the place here. Different. Something's going to be killed off. Something's going to be renewed. Death and renewal go hand in hand. So these cards here are going hand in hand. So there's definitely going to be some form of renewal and a new cycle, a new beginning. And obviously for that to happen, there has to be something has got to give. There has to be a form of death. Right, guys? Not literal death, but the ending of something. Page of Wands comes right after that. So, yeah, whatever ends, it gives you back your vitality of life. Your life force comes back. I think you're killing off something very negative, which is always a good thing. The Ace of Wands is here and the Page of Wands. This is really cool, guys. So there's going to be some sort of an opportunity that you should grab, not just with one hand like depicted here, but I would say grab it with both hands. This is going to be a fiery, life-giving opportunity where your passions lie. All right. So Pisces, first card in, going into the new year. Going into the near future. At the very start of the new year, I see that you feel like it's a little bit much. I think just before that, perhaps like right now, your energies are kind of, you're like leaving a lot of stuff behind, and you're also getting a lot of new ideas, and you're realizing that there's things that you're currently involved in, whether it be work or relationships or whatever, that you're not particularly keen on staying involved in. So you might want to quit your job or leave that relationship or whatever it is because it's too much. And I'm going to tell you something now, Pisces. Sorry to knock the phone for a second. I'm going to tell you something. Stress is never worth anything. Stress is never worth it. There's a difference between excitement and anxiety. They feel similar, but they don't lead to the same place. So obviously, if it's something you want to do, that is your passion, then do it, obviously. And it might make you feel anxious and, stage fright feels, basically. So I would say go for the things that are giving you that tickly butterflies in the tummy, anxiety that actually isn't anxiety feeling, like you're anxious because it's exciting. And anything that makes you feel bad, don't do it. So do that thing which means you have to get on the stage, do that TED talk, I don't know, do that online video, do that gathering that you were thinking of doing. I think you've got a lot to teach at the moment, Pisces, maybe going into some sort of consultancy work. Some of you, not everyone, obviously, but for some of you. So, yeah, going into the new year, it's going to feel like a lot and not in a good way. And I'm feeling stress. It's like gripping me in the body. It's like I'm feeling it coming out of this energy here. So for some of you, you're definitely going to be stressed out, and I don't want you to feel like that. So my advice here is to drop the sticks. I know you've got this tendency to just want to get done what needs to get done. And in this case, I really want to tell you to just drop the sticks, guys. They can wait. Your stress is like nothing's worth that. Your health, your mental health is more important than anything else. So let this shit go. And unplug the phone, turn the phone off. Don't answer your messages. You don't have to necessarily turn your phone off, but don't answer messages. Turn it off if that helps you. And in doing so, it will give you a new chance at luck and life, a new chance to grow the things you wanted to grow, like these beautiful oranges which represent abundance. Finish off jobs that needed to be finished off, and then say no more. Learn how to delegate, Pisces, all right? That just came through. Oh, for some of you, you need to learn to delegate. There's a great opportunity coming in the new year. Full force, full life force, full of firepower. Could be offered to you by a fire sign, but I do see that's just your elemental fire. Everyone's got a bit of everything in their chart. Find out where your fire is. I'm just moving this light so it was shining on her face a bit too much. So I want you to see the face. So right after the death card with the white rose, remember the white rose is really important in the death card. This is my white rose, the desert rose crystal that I tend to think of when I see that. So, yeah, you need to basically understand that peace comes after war, all right? And because peace comes after war, there's nothing to be afraid of as such. While the war's raging, not an actual war, but something to do... We'll clarify that in a minute. We'll find out what's been killed off, but I feel like it's just something negative. Perhaps some toxins. Too much of a good thing is poison as well, you know, so I think some of you might be just leaving behind things that are toxic for them. People, things, maybe they're just saying no more. Someone out there is saying no more. Setting up boundaries a lot more. Killing off their former self to a certain extent. A lot of you killing off your former selves, I'm getting. But yeah, leading towards the white rose of peace. Don't ever forget that that's what stems out of things dying off. There's always peace after war, and all the carnage, whatever fallout there is from you leaving whatever it is behind. Say even if it's something as basic as a diet, like you're leaving all toxic food behind, you might not see transformation at first, and you might feel lethargic at first or something like that. When you're learning to adapt to new foods, you might be wondering what the hell to cook, you know, you might be wondering, someone out there is basically doing a new thing, leaving behind an old thing. So, you know, don't look for results in the 3D is coming through me very strongly. The results will come if you just keep at it. And Page of Wands comes right after that to confirm what I just said. Basically, you've had the Ace of Wands, this wand life is coursing through you already. You decide it actually helps you kill off something which was toxic to you, and you move forward into the Page of Wands energy. Now, this Page of Wands is a little girl in this depiction with flowers growing all around her, pink. To me, pink represents the heart's desire, what you want passion-wise, that sort of thing. So it's the things you love doing that are going to be really important, that are going to come into play now. I feel like those are the two most important cards here. I feel like with this, and this, all encompassing, you've got your passions coming out in the new year, guys. And with Knight of Swords in the final position, I would usually say something is said or spoken, there is swift action taken. Look at this though, this particular depiction. The sword itself has wings and they're coming out of a cloud sort of situation. I always see that as thought. So someone has thought about something and they're going to say what they're thinking. Whether this be you or somebody else, I do think it's you. I feel like this is your energy. And after you've grasped your creative power and you understand that, you know, you can do what you love with passion, and that will bring you the great joy and happiness and satisfaction you've been seeking. That the wealth and the money and the lining your boss's pocket and all that stuff couldn't bring you that satisfaction. That was a dead thing. So leave that old energy behind. That's what you've killed off. You've killed off this energy. And thank goodness you have, okay? because that is hectic. It's stressing me out just to look at it. Like, as I'm like empathing off it, it's really like stressing me up my back, my spine, and around the sort of sacral chakra area. If I can just speak properly for a moment. When I'm channeling, sometimes I can't speak properly. But guys, this is definitely what's going on. You're killing off this horrible energy. And right in the conclusion of the message is speaking your actual truth. Look at the way that the light's shining. It's like shining on you. It's shining on you. There's only darkness over there. I don't know why you're riding towards that. I would say speaking your truth, but also thinking. It's thinking before you're speaking. But remember that the words have wings. Yeah, you're riding into the unknown here. I don't see that as scary. I don't see that as the darkness at all. There's light in there. There's like temptation almost coming out of there. It's very interesting. You might be tempted towards something you haven't thought about moving towards before. Like a way of life, I see that as rather than a person. I'm going to clarify the Ace of Wands for you with this deck, which is pretty cool. It's called the After Tarot deck. This one's called Cute Tarot. I think it was Third Eye by Brit, something like that. Anyway, this one's just leapt out at me as I was shuffling. So clarify the Ace of Wands. Oh, this came out in my group reading on my live on Instagram this morning. Weird. Okay. This is being recorded during Sagittarius season as well. And I'm seeing Sag energy all over this. And we're moving towards Capricorn season. Obviously, this is a reading for the new year in Capricorn season. And to clarify your Ace of Wands here, we got 8 of Wands. Now, to clarify Ace of Wands, Spirit gives me 8 of Wands. Spirit's having a joke with me here. You basically can't fail in your endeavours. That's what this says to me. You can't fail in your endeavours. And I'm hearing shoot for the moon when I look at this card. So look at this. He's got other arrows in his backpack as well. So you don't just get one shot, like Eminem said. You don't. You can have as many shots as you like. You make your own opportunities, all right, guys? So just don't be knocked back by failures. Because I'm telling you right now, this Ace of Wands is being clarified simply by telling me, it's not telling me any more about the opportunity. It's saying it's what you've wanted to happen. It's something you've wanted and you've wanted to go for, and you're going for it, basically. So the Ace of Wands is an opportunity you're going to grab with both hands, and it's something you have been manifesting or wanted for a long while, but it's going to come in very, very quickly and speedily. That's the way I see this. It's going to like zoom towards you. All right, guys? That's wild that I've seen that card twice in one day. I'm going to do you one more card, and then we're going to pull some advice from Oracle. Can we clarify the Knight of Swords, please, while we're here? Spirit. Oh, there's an Ace of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, you're not being over-emotional at the moment, and it's more about speaking. You're not really caring what other people think. That's what I just got through. So, yeah, you're not really caring what other people think. Ace of Cups doesn't always have to be a good thing, you know. Sometimes it means you simply tell something like you drunk too much, you know. So this could tie in very well with the old nonsense that you're juggling here. Perhaps you're juggling a social life that you feel is nonsensical, or a friend relationship that you feel is a bit of a waste of time at the moment. Only applies to somebody, obviously not all, but I feel like that for somebody watching, that's what that is. Ace of Cups in reverse is to clarify the Knight of Swords. So that's the dark area here. I was concerned about that. I wasn't sure about this dark area. So I feel like going into the unknown a bit, where, with regards to speaking your new truth and speaking your truth clearly, guys. So I feel like that's really important. You're not going to overdo it with the emotions. You're just going to speak from the head. And it will be speaking from your heart as well, but it's not going to overdo the emotions. You're going to be very staid and balanced about that. And that is not a bad thing, guys. I actually applaud you because you'll react less with emotion to various things, and that will help you manifest better. All right, guys. So to round up, your incoming New Year blessings are incredibly creative, incredibly beautiful, and I do see great hope in the darkness for you. So we're going to give you a music oracle card now. I'll shuffle these up a minute and see what star comes out. One actually flew out. If you want to bear with me, see what the jumper was. Interesting. Right, we've got Miriam Makeba. She is saying, if the times are broken, it is our job to mend them. And she says, your joy makes fools of your oppressors. And in an age of liars, the truth is dynamite. Oh, dynamite. Yeah, you've got dynamite energy going on all over the place and speaking your truth. Okay, she's confirming here that, yeah, you need to speak your truth. And truth is dynamite. Look at that, guys. Wow, your truth. You know what? The way these cards have come out in this order, I feel like they're not in any particular order at all. I feel like what's happened here is this is one energy and like one big surge forward for you. And this encompasses the surging forward that you're feeling. And this is also in the Wheel of Fortune, where you've got that new cycle, new beginnings. And do you see in the Wheel of Fortune the yin-yang you've got here? Well, you've balanced your emotions out, so they're not overspilling anymore. You're not pouring your heart out all over the place and weeping all over the place anymore. You found that yin and yang. You found that good and bad, and that's where life is, in the dots, the little bits, you know, like the little hope in the darkness. This is fabulous. All right, guys. And she's also saying, okay, so if the times are broken, it's our job to mend them. Look at this. It's about you leaving behind this negative shit, whatever it was. Yeah, you're gonna cut out. You're gonna start setting your boundaries and speaking up and saying, I'm sorry. I only have this much energy for this amount, for this thing. You only pay me this much to do this thing, so I'm not doing any more. Delegate that to somebody else. You're going to start saying stuff like that. Might even enter the death of your previous life as you knew it, in that job as you knew it, or whatever it was. You might find a completely new profession in this passion that you're embracing in 2022. Guys, it's really beautiful. You're speaking up, finding your passion. She's just confirming everything here. Your joy makes fools of your oppressors. Yeah, it does. I feel like your oppressors, some of you, like bosses and stuff, perhaps old friend relationships that I was talking about earlier that you've got to leave behind. She's definitely confirming everything I've said, which is pretty cool. So thanks, Miriam. Yeah. And if this resonates with you, go and check out her music. This is the Music Oracles. So yeah, these are musicians. They're not things they actually said, but things that the author imagined they would say. All right, I'm going to do some letters now, because your message is pretty clear. Not very many, I'll do some more. Sometimes I get guided messages through these, and sometimes they're just initials for someone watching. Places, people, just relevant words that might resonate with you, that kind of thing. If I do get messages, I will shout them out. I see romance on the cards for some of you. I see that it all depends on you, just came through me. So I feel like this isn't even an opportunity, it's been like handed to you. You actually make it yourself with your positive mindset. Page of Wands, I feel like could be you. If someone is offering you, though, this great opportunity, take it, because you've been shooting for it and it's yours by birthright, all right? Roman. Is anyone speaking Latin out there or heading off to Rome? Divinity. Embrace your own divinity. Guys, just remember you're God of your reality. It's just a little reminder there. And put that crown on straight and make some commands. Command your mind. And so mote it be. I'm not getting many messages apart from that, to be honest with you. But I think your message came through loud and clear. Your blessings in the year are passion and the leaving behind of something that was no good for you. People, bosses, toxicities. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, if that resonates, please like and share and subscribe. And you can join me on Instagram. I appreciate you joining me so much. Your energy being here means so much to me. And I really hope that meant something to some of you. I just saw Donovan as well. I don't know if that's a name that's relevant to anyone. But anyway, guys, I always see things after I finish filming these letters, but otherwise I could just sit there staring at them for ages. It would be a bit of a boring video. So take a screenshot of the letters and you might find something relevant to yourself. As I say, like and sub, join me on Insta. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.